your love, and your support. Rob, thank you for joining us today and for your special blessing. Joining Forces, my White House initiative that supports military and veteran families, caregivers, and survivors, is only possible because of the amazing organizations like the USO. And this barbecue is an example of the work we do together to support our military and their families. Thank you. Welcome to the White House and the happy 4th of July. When I was a little girl, a photo of my dad in a uniform always caught my eye when I visited my grandmom's house. We didn't really speak about it, but its very placement made it stand out. And as I grew older, I learned the story. At 17 years old, my father decided he wanted to fight in World War II. But he was too young to enlist, and he had to get my grandmom's permission. She was terrified to send her teenage son to war, but ultimately she signed the papers. It was a hard choice, but one they made because they loved each other and our country. Service is often about those hard choices, the ones our service members make, and the ones that their families do too. I only truly understood that choice when our son, Bo, joined the Delaware Army National Guard and went to war for a year in Iraq. All of you have made that same choice to serve our country. You're the brave and the bold who step forward for all of us. You're the spouses who always cheered twice as loud at soccer tournaments and hugged twice as hard at birthdays to try to fill that empty space beside you. You're the military kids who save up all your stories to share during that one precious video call. Today's firework displays and barbecues, these celebrations in our freedoms, our democracy, are only possible because of your service and sacrifice. As a military mom, grandmom, and the daughter of a veteran, I want to let you know how much you all mean to me and to your Commander-in-Chief. We love you and we are so proud of you. Now please help me welcome the Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin.
Well, happy 4th of July, everyone.
All right. Happy 4th.
Happy Independence Day. Mr. President, Dr. Biden, thanks for hosting us. And Dr. Biden, thanks for your kind introduction. And thanks for being a champion of our military families. It's great to be here at the White House on the 4th. And it's great to celebrate with so many outstanding military families. The United States has the strongest fighting force on earth, and that's because of all of you. You know, I had a brief 41-year career in uniform, so I know how much our military families do for America. You serve right alongside our troops, and you make huge sacrifices. That means repeated moves, new jobs, new schools, and it means missing and worrying about a loved one deployed far away. So we are determined to give you the support that you deserve. Taking care of people is a top priority for the Department of Defense and for me personally. So we secured a pay raise of almost 10% over the past 2 years. We're helping military spouses pursue their own careers. We're making quality child care more affordable. We're running world-class DoDEA schools, and we're making moves a little easier. And we're cutting prices at the commissary. And
Everybody's happy with that.
yeah. And we're working hard to improve your health care. You know, I'm proud of the work that we've done and what we've achieved, but we've still got a lot more to do. and we won't let up. So I want to say thanks to you. Thanks for all that you do for our country. Thanks for your resilience. And thanks for being the foundation of our military and for helping preserve the independence that we celebrate today. Ladies and gentlemen, our Commander-in-Chief has always stood up for our troops, our military families, and our veterans. It is my honor to introduce the President of the United States.
Happy Independence Day! At least the rain helped the humidity a little bit. Jill and I, Secretary Austin, Mrs. Austin, were honored. So many of your families are here on this special day. I really mean it. You represent only 1%, not quite 1% of the American population, but you keep 99% of the rest of the population safe. It's you. You're all volunteers. You do it. You know, I got in trouble for saying this years and years ago, but I make no apologies for it. We have many obligations as the government, but only one truly sacred obligation, sacred, to prepare those we send into harm's way and to care for them and their families when they come home, and when they don't, their families. We got a long way. We're all part of that long chain of patriots that stretches back to our nation's founding, that's given life to the very idea of America. On this day, I think it's important we remember, America is unique in all, every president says this about their country, but we're unique in the world for a lot of reasons. But the one main reason is we're the only nation on earth founded on an idea, not ethnicity, not geography, not anything else, on an idea. The idea is contained in that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. We mean it. We've never fully lived up to it. We've never, ever walked away from it. And it's because of you. As your Commander-in-Chief, along with the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense, I want to thank you for your service and your sacrifice. Let me close with this. Last month, Jill and I traveled to Normandy, France to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day. We met with American veterans, some of them about 12 or 14, over 102 years old. Veterans who we toured the battlegrounds, went to the cemeteries, and looked at what was happening. There should be no question about it. All those who served as members of the military were heroes, genuine heroes. Heroes for freedom, democracy, and America. Look, now decades later, we have to look at ourselves and ask the question, will we stand for freedom again? We stand for democracy. Will we stand together as Americans? I believe we will and we can. And by the way, you know, I was in that World War I cemetery in France, and the one that one of our colleagues, the former president, didn't want to go and be up there. I probably shouldn't even say it. Anyway, we got to just remember who the hell we are. We're the United States of America. And there's nothing beyond, and I mean this in the bottom of my heart, there's nothing beyond our capacity, nothing when we do it together. Not a single thing. We're the only nation in the history of the world that has gone through every crisis and come out stronger than we went into the crisis, every single time. And by the way, I've been all over the world with you. I've been in and out of battles anyway. You're incredible. Understand, you are the finest fighting force in the history of the world. That's not hyperbole. In the history of the world, there's never been another military as powerful, as decent, and as giving as our military. I'm so damn proud to be your Commander-in-Chief. Happy 4th of July. May God bless you all, and may God protect our troops.
everybody doing? Welcome to the White House for the 4th of July.
Is he gonna use it? Yeah. Okay, and hold the main stand. All right, sir, here you go. Oh, sorry.
Hey, folks, I just found out that if I go around and maybe I can come back and do it, shake hands with all of you, which I want to do. There's 7,000 people waiting at the gate to get in. So if I don't finish this, they can't come in. So maybe if you're hanging around, I'm going to sneak back out if that's okay, all right? But thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember that famous expression, they also serve who only stand and wait. I remember when our son was deployed, my wife would go to stand in the sink in the morning drinking her coffee and saying that prayer, worrying, always concerned, and all of you. So we owe you. This could not be done without the family support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. You got me, man. I'm not going anywhere. All right. All right, I'll come back out when they open the gate, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. One last thing. You know, I used to think when I was a senator, there were always congestion on the highways. There's no congestion anymore. None. We go on the highway, there's no congestion. And so the way they get me to stop talking, they'll say, we just shut down all the roads, Mr. President. You're going to lose all the votes if you don't get in. But anyway, I'll be back out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Wednesday to